And happy Friday! It's your boy CSR Phil GH, and today it's the Canadian Grand Prix CSR Tier 3 action and a very bright Montreal to kick us off. And yeah, very good prospect for this race. I expect we're going to see a lot of penalties. It is Canada, and I'm pretty sure we are going to see plenty of track limits invalidations. So be prepared for some red mini maps, and yeah, just be prepared for what could be a chaos Grand Prix. Anyway, a little bit more about this circuit. It's the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve circuit, and yeah, not a very big track in comparison to the others. Only 14 corners, 2.7 miles and 4.3 kilometers. Yeah, not very big track at all. But yeah, it's been a while since we've had a Canadian Grand Prix in real life. Of course, you'd have to go all the way back to 2019 to recall a Canadian Grand Prix, but we still get it today in CSR Tier 3. And we've already got Cougar in the chat pointing some bold predictions, saying Chalmers for pole, Pez is saying Brad's for pole, and this could be a very close indeed. But let's stick on board with CSR Baldy in representing the Renault, of course. Some drivers are opting for the mediums. Very interesting. Mediums are a good tyre. You don't really want to be running the hards around here. It's not ideal. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I think this is a guaranteed 2-stop race, plus potential wing damages, but here we go. CSR Baldy is kicking us off here in Canada, and he might want to be careful because there is some cars trying to get out his way, going around turns 1 and 2, and he's done that just fine. Now a tricky part of the circuit where you can easily invalidate, but he doesn't, he keeps going. So many corners you can invalidate here. The FIA are not kind to you around this track, that's for sure. But CSR Baldy now is heading towards the end of Sector 2. Another tricky corner again. This track is about make or break. You can risk it so much and you can get one stellar lap, but one tyre over the curb and it's game over, boys. You do not want that to be happening at all. We've already got some hype going on in the chat. There is massive hype for Vito. Harry says hashtag put West in tier 3 races so he can win. Munja Class says Canada so satisfying. Brownie says up the Baldy. Millsy says come on Vito. So plenty of support from the lads. But West, I don't think tier 3 is going to be.
And thanks, man. You did amazing. I had everything I needed, man. I want to kiss you. I want to kiss you, man.
Never know. Maybe if you jump onto a wheel, might be possible. As Mud Monkey almost clouts the wall there. But he's seeing a lot of red laps. On board with the reserve driver Soap MC Phoenix. See how he gets on here on his debut in the Racing Point. So as you can see already, there have been drivers that have put laps in but have invalidated, so therefore they will have to go again. Tyre wears are not too bad around here, so I expect you could probably get an additional run in if you wanted to. Oh, and the McLaren's just gone straight on, getting out of his way. I think that was Meki Caven, who's already put a lap in. So here we go. Mers has just put it fastest with a 109 dead. And just 2 attempts off Meki Caven, who is going to look to get it done here. Here comes Soap. Phoenix to the line. P5, a very respectable banker. I think those who have put times in on medium tyre will abort. I think softs are going to be the way forward here. Matt Conover, hate this circuit. Oh, hi. And Damo Piggy says, come on, yes daddy. He is currently P3 of the bunch so far, 10.3, a sub-second behind the front two. But here comes Interista, who's invalidated and whacked the wall for his troubles. Very technical circuit, very easy to make mistakes. But never say never, because Cerner the Great is going to cross the line. P4. Good lap from him. Domo on an out lap. Brad's cutting the grass for the Montreal track staff. You'd love to see it, saving the groundsman a job. But he's back on track now. We both stream hopping then. Stream hopping from ABR to CSR Domo as invalidated. And seems to be a bit of a traffic jam going here. G-Man is not on a lap. Chalmers looks like he might be though. Let's see how the Monaco Grand Prix winner can take the Canada circuit today. A little wobbly on exit there. This track is all about keeping your car as straight as possible. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Munjaglar in the chat knows how to win a Grand Prix. Here in Canada, just got to minimise the penalties and just keep consistent. And that is going to be the way forward. And Chalmers has taken a little bit too much track there, and he is going to have to go not once but twice, because it's going to be a next and this lap invalidation. So yeah, that's not the place you want to invalidate, because it hurts your current lap if you're on one, and your next one if you want to go for another one. But hey ho, we'll see. Here comes Bradders. He is coming down the back straight, and a very tidy corner indeed, as he puts it up into P3. Very respectable, a 9.7. Mud Monkey currently on a flyer on the medium tyres. Cougar says he takes back his choice of pole. I reckon that's a bit of bad luck coming your way now, because I reckon he's gonna... How's that not an invalidation? I reckon he's gonna make you look wrong now, Cougar. But Mud Monkey somehow not invalidating there. Maybe didn't enforce as much speed on that part of the track when he went off, so didn't gain any time. But he should, as long as he gets the next two corners right. He will get a lap in here. It's not the line I'd be taking into the corner though. You want to go as wide as possible. A nice entry and exit. However, he's going to get the lap in, and he's going to put it up to P9. And probably a banker, dependent on if he actually wants to go for the medium. Monster is going to put in a lap good enough for P9. Josh has invalidated. Interista has also invalidated. Domo is on an out lap. Mers is on a flyer. He's currently provisional pole. Let's see if he can improve. He doesn't look like. He looks like he's going to try again. He looks like he's going to go for another push. Mickey came on the other hand is warming tyres. He is, what I assume, on an out lap. Yes, Daddy on the other hand is improved from the 10.3 initially. I think he will be on an in lap unless he is improving. He's used the DRS, so one must assume that he could be pushing again here. Let's have a look. He is indeed. Oh, and he has backed off. He is not happy with how he took that corner, and now he's probably kicking himself that he didn't pit. Let's see how Millie is doing. He appears to be on a lap. Let's see how he can get on down the back straight. Currently sitting P11. See if the Mercedes driver can improve here. Nice and cleanly, had to short shift there on the curb to ensure he didn't take it too much, and does improve Millie, but doesn't improve position. Domo has just, as we speak, put it up to P3. He has put in a 9.2 into restart on a flyer in the Ferrari as well. Let's see how we can get on down the back straight. All about drag as you come to the final a couple of corners. Let's see if he can excel some speed. Again, taking too much curb, and it must get frustrating, especially in the race where it's going to count towards your race time and you're going to essentially get penalised. But Josh actually looks like he's going to get a lap in. Let's stay on board and hope that the AlphaTauri driver can finally get a time on the board. Still going, little let off there, but the lap is still well at the moment. He's going to get into restart to give him a little bit of a tow down the straight. He realises he's on a lap, gets out of the way, and now Josh looking inevitable if he gets these last couple of corners right. He should be on for a lap here. CSR Josh is just 2 corners away from a nice banker, just nice and smooth. Ooh, a little bit greedy on that final corner, but that is going to punish him again. He may just get time for one more lap if he's fueled for it. Bradders is on a lap here in P6. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you who is on a lap. The big man. Oh no, he's invalidated. I just seem to curse everybody I go on board with. Chalmers is now up to P2, Cougar, so I wouldn't count your chickens just yet. Brad is really doing some risk taking here. He will have been practicing for this race. Now he goes down the back straight. And is he going to be able to get near his teammate? Very, very confident round them corners. I love it. Comes to the line. Improves his time. He's now on a 9.7. Just 7 attempts from pole. And he'll be very happy with that. I wonder if he's going for another one. He looks to be pushing. Keep an eye on Mickey Caven, he's invalidated. Domo. Let's watch Yes Daddy. Although, with only a couple of minutes to go, this track might just get a little bit crowded here. I think that everyone is going to be roughly on track around about the same time. Everyone's going to be trying to push. Chalmers has jumped into the pit after his lap that's good enough for P2. G-Man is still down in P10. You think he's got a lap or two in his bag. He has just been passed by Yes Daddy on the outlap, but Brad is invalidated ahead, so we'll continue to follow with the Red Bull driver. Let's see if we can see an improvement here. We know he's got more in him. He's only got to find around about just over 5 attempts here for pole position. And he looked a lot more confident coming around them corners that time. Let's go to the line. It's a 9.3. He must be thinking to yourself, how can you improve by 2 attempts and still not improve position? But now he's only 3 attempts within striking distance. He could be on another push if he wanted to. Not now, he's not, because he's invalidated. So if he's fueled, he can have another lap. Thomas is coming out the pits. Oh. And Millie using all of the track available for his first couple of corners. Don't think we're going to be seeing Vito out on track anymore. He's currently P14 as Domo is the first one to get it into the 8s, and we'll see if Mers has got a response for it. Here comes Senna the Great. He is not continuing, neither's Unfitted Noise. They are both finished. Let's check out Mers. He is on a lap currently. We think that Brads may get to the line in time. No, he is aborted. He is not going for another lap. So Mud Monkey, he is on the soft tyres, and that is a very good couple of corners there. Very confident. We think this may be an improvement from P11 up to P10. G-Man is just going to get across the line to start a lap. And what about the Mercedes? Millie is heading to the line. He's got a Renault right behind him. May want to get out of the way here. What about the McLaren of Monster? He is going to be next over the line from P13. It's going to be P9. Very impressive indeed. Let's see what Mers can do. Can he beat? No, he cannot. So Domo, I don't think Vito's got time. Yeah, Vito has just missed out here. Can this finally be the lap for DZ? DZ? He's not DZ anymore. He's CSR, Josh. I need to keep reminding myself of that. And yes, he's finally going to get a lap in on the def without validating P17 up to P6. A very respectable time indeed. We've got more drivers on runs here. Into restart is... Oh, it's invalidated. That's very, very tough. Millie has finished. Chalmers potentially the last. No, he is aborted. Mers has finished. So what about Soap? He is invalidated. B-Man has gone into the pits. There is a Renault coming across the line. It's CSR Baldy. He is also invalidated. Mers behind is not coming in a lap anymore. And don't think the Red Bull out there is on a lap. So that is it, folks. That is your qualifying. And DZ. I need to stop calling him DZ. I need to get that name out of my head. Same with Domo. CSR Domo and CSR Josh getting P1 and 6. Josh getting the edge right at the def there. It would have been a little bit of squeaky bum time come that last lap, but he got it done in the end. And we got in the chat, ran out of ERS, says SMAC. So it is CSR Dom, who's on pole position here in Canada. We got Monster, who's got a 5-place grid penalty for a alleged collision, I think. I don't know. Let's have a look at the race director. What happened to it? Collision with CSR Vito, and his car was retired. Interesting. So there's your qualifying, folks, and we are just moments away from the race. Don't go anywhere, because we are about to see 36 laps of Canada ahead of us. Take your pit stops, grab your drinks, grab your munch, because this is going to be a good one. And here we go. Another person readying up again. It's got to stop. It's got to stop, boys. Just awaiting the rest of the cars to line up at the back of the grid. and we will be ready to go. Here come the lights here for the Canadian Grand Prix. And lights out, away we go. A little bit of a squirmy start for Domo as Mers is going to squirm up the outside. Domo's got the inside line and back in behind. There's a little bit of cutting there. We are seeing shades of Canada in real life as we've got some scruffiness going on at the back. That's Millie, and there's a safety car. And guys, this is what I was talking to you about in Canada. This is so much carnage. And now Vito is Vito's escaped unscathed somehow. Well, regardless, that start is cost Domo, because Mers has gone out in front here. Now, our soft runner's gonna take an opportunity just to go in. Negative. Well, one is, and it's yes daddy. He is putting a fresh set of medium tyres on. Got a load of cars coming into the bit. CSR Brad is one of them. G-Man in, also Soap, Unfitted Noise, Millie and Mud Monkey. They are all in the box here as Monster. He hasn't pitted. He's the last runner to have not pitted. But yeah, a little bit of carnage off the start. All cars are still running. Let's have a look at see what actually happened. Got some collisions here at the start. Seems to be the pack of G-Man, Mud Monkey, Noise and Phoenix making collide, and Soap, and few collisions and a few severe collisions, as you can see in that severe collision from Millie. That was the incident that brought the safety car out. So, what does this mean, and how long is this going to stay out? Because we still are awaiting a racing point. So, to rejoin the pack, so I'd probably say another lap at least. Saw two people not break into turn one, says Pez. Ninja says scenes on that one. And yeah, good start from Mers off the line there, says TSRC Rose. And the chants are off. Ole, 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 ole. There was just a bit of carnage, but we're all still going, guys. I don't know why Vito pitted. He had no damage. Maybe he just wanted a free start. I don't know. He had to double stack behind his teammate. That probably didn't help. Oh well. So Mers has just got the vision of the back of the safety car at the moment, and big CSR Domo in behind is going to look to be all over him. As you can see, the safety car is in this lap. Nice view of Mers's tyre. Here we go then. Mers, Domo, Meki Caven, Chalmers, Josh, Senna, Interista. They are your top bunch for now. Domo is trying to back off. Meki Caven's trying to get as close as possible. Mers has gone out of the wall of champions here, and he has caught. I wouldn't say he's caught Domo napping, but they've more caught Meki Caven napping as much. And at the back, Mud Monkey is in the wall, and Vito as well. And that may well be. No safety cars inbound, so we'll continue on. Look at these three at the back. They are absolutely going for it here. Josh is looking to make a move on Chalmers on the back of these leaders. Senna the Great is in behind, and Mud Monkey has called it a day, I think. Oh, what's happened to Domo? He's just dropped back massively. Oh, hello. Senna the Great wants a piece of Domo as well. Romeo versus Tauri, and Romeo has got the job done, and Domo's in. He must have got damaged. Let's give it Mirza right lifeline. No, what's happened to Josh? Josh has now gone round. I don't think he's got damage. I think he just got turned round. Noise is now getting a nose change. Domo's coming back out. Well, Mers has had the ideal start, and it's the exact same two as last week who are in the P1 and 2 positions. It's Mers and Meki Caven. Last week in Baku, Mers came out on top. Meki Caven potentially looking to change that again. And hopefully this time he can get it done. I think he may have just learnt the mistake from last week on the ERS, and he's just going to try and stick with him. Remember, no DRS as of yet. Might be after this lap. I think DRS will get enabled. Yep. So after that safety car, Meki Caven has put in the fastest lap here, and mate just doesn't want to use too much energy up here defending from Mers. Oh, and Chalmers has left the game. That's not ideal. Let's get... And that is not good. Hopefully he gets back in. He has lost position to Senna the Great, and he may lose a position to Interista here. Shout out CSR Baldy from the back of the grid. Already up to P7. Things you love to see. Oh! And G-Man. Oh no! Oh, G-Man, I just think he forgot where his brake was. Oh, look at these two going. Oh, mate. This is absolute dingers going on here, as a Big D Money would say, between these guys. And Chalmers is now falling back positions. I have sent him an invitation, and it is on open, so I don't know if it's an external problem. And now the Mercedes is going down the inside. That's Millie, so Chalmers now down in 12th, and we have a virtual safety car, and Domo's got no wing. This is not ideal. He's definitely going to be the one that's brought it out. Oh, and it was a very short one because we're off again. Mickey Caven still in that gap. It's a 7-second gap. Back to centre the Great. The Red Bull, on the other hand, maybe thinking about making moves on into restart. He does just that and moves himself up into P4. He is on those fresher, more durable medium tyres. Mickey Caven has thrown the dice. He's gone for the undercut, and Mers has just got a penalty for his troubles. He is pushing his Mers. He does not want him to get that undercut, but it depends. Is he going to come out in traffic? The answer is no. He's coming out in free air. He should, and he's got the Ghost of Chalmers ahead, so he should have no problem whatsoever here. He may get the jump. Mers is going to have to come in this lap, and you can see he's pushing. The overtake is being used down the straight, and he really does need to get a move on. The total gap is 23 seconds, and he's not gone flat out into the pits. Now, where is the McLaren of Mickey Caven? He is coming down the main straight right now. The main back straight, should I say. And this is going to be very tight. Mers going to come out in a heap load of traffic, but he gets out quite significantly ahead actually. But Mers has got a penalty. This could change things. And Mers is also stuck in traffic. Let's see if Mers can send one down the inside. He thought about it. Gonna get the better run on the racing point. Or is he gonna look to send one? No, but Phoenix looked to just outbrake himself, and now Mers finds himself behind his teammate, of which there shouldn't be too much dingly danglies here. Oh, don't go there. Oh, that was a bit of an edgy place to go for it, Mers. I would not have gone for it there. Probably picked up a warning for your troubles now. But let's have a look at this then, because at the moment, if you look at the pit stops, Yesterday has made a stop and he is out in front. Just shows you the power of the undercut. He pitted a lot earlier, and Bradders is now overtaken by his teammate. And the two Williams running P3 and 4 at the moment, and a net to P2 and 3. Oh, not now, maybe. Oh no, there's a yellow flag. Don't know who that was. I think it was unfitted noise. Well, that's not ideal for Bruds, because now he's got a clip of wing damage. Soak behind knows it. Bradders is just going to have to hang on for the time being and potentially wait for another safety car to come out. Becky Kagan all the way back in 7th. I'm surprised. I generally think that pit stop has really hurt him. Not pitting under that safety car has absolutely killed Mickey Caven's strategy at this early point in the race. Oh, what's happened here? Soap is going backwards. Not sure what happened. As Vito picking up a penalty for his troubles, and Damo as well. Millie in 5th position at the moment, running really well. Mickey Caven is looking to hunt him down though. Bradders into the pits from what I can only assume is a new wing change. He did get a damaged wing. I think it was last lap or lap before. And it's hard of what I can only assume will be till the end. A racing point. Soap, he's coming in as well. Alpha Tauri, that's Josh. He is in the pits. Monster now moves up. Here we go then. Chalmers still not back in, unfortunately. He's still going side by side. No, Millie! Millie's off in the wall. Oh. I'm surprised. He's not got any damage off of that. Still an overtake as well. Well, this is turning out to be very, very crazy. It's Canada. Anything can happen. If you have a look at the penalties, 2 out in front have got 3 seconds. Baldy is making his strategy work here. Still not pitted on those medium tyres. Things you love to see. And he may be stretching it out for a 1-stop here. Millie has gone into the pits. They must have got a fair amount of damage. CSR Baldy has been overtaken by Mickey Caven. Baldy will try to stay in the DRS and does so successfully. And that will be good for him. No penalties either. G-Man pitted on the mediums after he got, I think, damage early on in this race. He was running P7. And Brad's on the hard tyres. Probably feeling a lot better now. Got a lot more carbon fibre on the front of his car than he did before. Damaged that right end plate. He would just look to take it easy now and try and take those hards till the end. Yes, Daddy, on the other hand, is in a league of his own at the moment. Just wonder when the next pit stop is going to happen. Of course, Mers is on a lot fresher tyres. And at this point, maybe can think about soft tyres for his last stint as Baldy goes into the pits. A little bit of a slow stop. Very interesting. G-Man is now up to 6th. Going very well here at the moment. 15 laps gone, 20 laps to go. Here in Canada, Montreal. And so far... Oh, there's a yellow flag in Sector 1. What on earth has happened? There's a Ferrari going slow. That seems to be unfitted noise. I wonder if he has picked up damage. I'm not sure. Josh is coming up to the back of Vito now as well. Mers, on the other hand, has caught right up to the leader. There must have been a massive mistake. Mers was a sub 5 seconds behind, and now... Now, this is a bit of a game changer. Interesting. I wonder really what... I didn't see anything happen to the leader. Didn't see any yellows or anything like that. For him in particular. And now, Mers finds himself well within DRS range and is going to look to have a go. Yes, Daddy, a little bit out of shape. Coming out the final corner. Mers is not going to fight him too much for now. And is defending well at the moment. And now, yes, Daddy is under immense pressure. Mers has got a much better exit coming out of there and is going to look to maybe just wait for the DRS and not to rush it here. Mers going a little bit curvy, but it's not going to affect it too much. Mers is on the button. And is massively gaining. Yes, Daddy, not going to defend too harshly. Mers gets it done. And regains his lead that he got off the line. Have a look at the updated penalty domo with 20 seconds worth of penalties already. Josh with 12. Hang on, that wasn't what I think. I didn't... Oh, I did. Mers has taken his front right end plate off. Oh, I did see it right. And he's got a penalty for it. Oh, that may be a little bit worrying for the Mers fan club. TSRC Rose in the chat. Hopefully it's not going to cost him too much. May give him a tad of oversteer here and there with some of the corners. I wonder if it's serious. It doesn't look that bad. Oh, now this is a game changer. Undercut accepted. Doesn't look like he'll come out in traffic. I think he'll come out just ahead of Senna the Great here. Does just that. He is nice and comfortably back out in P3. And now, when is Mers going to react? Because if he reacts now, is he going to get a wing change? Oh, and that has come at the perfect time for Mers. happened? That was crazy. Mers will go into the pits now, as will Meki Caven. And this is going to be a free pit stop for the two ahead. Yes, Daddy, of course, will have to adhere to the delta. Maybe just... Oh, he's having to slow down. And yes, Daddy is just going to make it out in front. Meki Caven is close leaving behind. And this race has just turned just a little bit more entertaining, as Brads is also going to come in. He is going to whack on the mediums. He will serve that penalty as well, which is another good thing. And in hindsight, hasn't really lost a lot. He comes back out in P8 as Brads. Nose change for Millie. Vito's gone on to the hards. This is really going to spice it up now. Mers has literally been given a lifeline here. That safety car came out at the exact time he wanted it to. Now, this has really changed it in the last 15 or so laps. Lost CSR Josh under that safety car, which brought out... Actually, it's more of an important safety car actually, because now I would expect there'll be no more pit stops now. I think everyone will be going to the end. Of course, ignore Mud Monkey, he is no longer in the session. I still need to wait for, I believe, so the safety car, so Vito is not going to be allowed to unlap himself. Which means Millie is going to be the last car to try and catch up to this pack here. And we are going to have around about a last 13 lap shootout, I'd say. We'll see. I wonder if anyone is going to think about early moves here. If you look at the penalties, Mers is going to need to clear yesterday by around about 3 seconds if he wants to win this race. Into restart, of course, no penalties as well. Yeah, worth mentioning Cougar, that's for sure. Everyone's going, whoa, why is everyone going so slow? Everyone went really slow then. Good to see Domo's got some pens removed. Still got 18 seconds though. Here we go. Safety car is coming in this lap. Let's see what happens. And let's see when the leader is going to think about bolting. Will be interesting. And he's gone now. And I think Mers knew exactly what he was going to do. Oh, Mers, give him a little love tap. And now he's going to try to go around the inside. Oh, that was a little bit tight. That was a little bit tight there. Neither escape with any damage. Look at the guys in behind as well. Brads is up in P8, Baldy in P7 with 0 penalties, trying to tackle down G-Man here. Is he going to be able to get it done here? Interista has been overtaken by the Alfa Romeo, but is using his overtake to come back in. The battle for the lead, on the other hand, is getting really tasty. Yes, Daddy just knows he needs to stay. Oh, hang on. I don't think that's good enough for him. I think he really wants to get this done on track here. Is keeping comfortable. Senna the Great, on the other hand, he is struggling to stick to the front three. Everyone's so far apart already, apart from these front three. So many battles to contend with here. And Mers setting the fastest lap again. Vito picking up another penalty. Senna the Great adding to his 3-second tally. He's now gone up to 6 seconds worth of penalties. And Teresta still with no penalties here. He's going to try and look to use that to get him on the podium potentially. Mind you, Meki Caven and Yes Daddy with less penalties than Mers. And this will be very crucial for him to try and get out of this 3-second gap, or hope that the cars behind pick up another penalty. Let's see if it can happen. Domo with 21 seconds worth of penalties. He wins the wooden spoon for most pens at the moment. Mickey Caven is trying to stick to the back of Yes Daddy here. And when you're that third man in a train, it is very difficult to get past. Oh, G-Man and Senna. Senna, the two teammates are going side by side down the back straight. Who's it going to be? Senna on the outside, G-Man on the inside. G-Man is gone through here. Senna the Great thinks better of it. And just allows his teammate through. CSR Brothers, he is behind Domo, and Soap is behind him. And I think the real battle at the moment is out front. It's this battle trio for the lead. Mickey Caven's just gone a little bit off here. As it stands, Yes Daddy will win this race on penalties. And there is a yellow flag. I think that was from Millie. And let's see if we're going to see any change. Now Mers probably finds himself... Oh, that's even worse. He's just picked up another penalty for his troubles. That is worst case scenario. And now Mers finds himself under big trouble. Yes, Daddy doesn't want to go for the send there. Mickey Caven is now caught back up. And this is becoming a very close race. Obviously, in movements in behind. Baldy has lost positions. That's very interesting. Domo's now up to 6th. This could really tighten out towards the end here. Caven knows if he can get... Oh, what's happened to Baldy? Oh, he's drifted into the pit lane. Oh, that's a shame. That's unlucky there from the Renault. He looked like he was doing pretty well. Do not want to come off this battle for the lead. Look at Mickey Caven. He's miles closer now. And he's maybe thinking about trying to take the net lead. Mickey Caven's on the outside and is going to take P2. And is in reach of the leader here. Can he finally claim what he hasn't yet taken this season? But yes, Daddy's coming back at him. They've got the same amount of penalties as these two. Oh, they've both got 6 now. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now, Mers needs about a second in the next couple of laps. Vito's retired from the session. I think that's in the pits as well. G-Man still comfortably lying fourth. But now Mers needs to find an extra second. Can he get it done here? In the last remaining 5 laps here. Yes, Daddy will try and tackle him all the way here. Yes, Daddy's had a little error now. He just dropped back a little bit. From Mackie Caven. Mackie Caven is now 1.8 seconds in front here. And let's see. He can stay within that 3-second window of Mers. Mers is going to be hoping he gets another penalty. Brad has now overtaken Domo. And Domo's got damage. He does indeed. And Domo is bringing out the yellows. And these two ahead are really having a ding-dong. And the Red Bull get anywhere near. Yellow flag again. I think that is Domo calling it a day in the pit lane. He's drifted back now. And now Mackie Caven is going to get his shot at this. He is currently the leader. The net leader, should I say. Because Mers has got those 9 seconds of penalties. And he's got about 7 tenths, to find. He's found around about 3 tenths on that straight. He's not got a lot more to do. Mers has just got to hope that it happens. So far it is looking likely. The ghost of Mad Monkey is just slightly getting out of the way there. Mers is gonna soon cross the line to start lap number 34 of 35 here. Already picking up another penalty. Here we go then. G-Man has picked up 12 seconds now. Not ideal. And Mers has just got around about a lap and a half to get this done. He has lost time to the car behind. And Mackie Caven is now... Oh, he's got 9 seconds! Mers has been absolutely gifted here. Wait a minute. Yes, Daddy could win this race. Needs to get a move on. Yellow in sector 2. That is a Ferrari, I believe. It's unfitted noise. But now the tail may go back in favour of Yes Daddy here. He needs to find around about 2 temps, and the final lap is started. So Mers can only hope now that his gap is enough. It's enough to make it Caven, that's for sure. He is not going to be finding 1.8 seconds in a lap. But can Yes Daddy? He's finding the time. If the Red Bull gets below that 3-second delta to Mers, the race is all over. Let's keep an eye here. This could be a turning point of the race. Oh no, Yes Daddy's just ruined it. He has literally done what Mickey Caven has done. And he's thrown the race away. Oh, don't get a penalty, Mers, in these last couple of corners, that's for sure. Ah, is it going to be the championship leader after all? Couple of corners to go. Takes them safely. Mers is going to cross the line to take the Canadian Grand Prix. Mickey Caven finishes in second. Probably thought he could have won. The Red Bull could have won. They both could have beat Mers. They both had it. But with a lap to go, the pressure may have just been too much. Wow, wow, wow. That was very interesting. Brad's getting P8 in Canada. Very good result for him. Unfitted noise is going to come across the line, but him and Millie going side by side to the line. Oh, you love to see it having a little battle. Baldy finishes P11. Soap is going to come down the back straight now. Oh, I suppose it's the end of the race, I guess. And there you go. Mers wins again. He extends his championship lead even further now. That Monster getting driver of the day. He was up 8 positions, and I have to look into just the depth a little bit more of driver of the day. I know he was up quite a few positions, and as was, I believe, the Alfa Romeo G-Man up 9 positions also. Indeed, 9th to 12th to 4th, up 9 places. Very, very good indeed. Senna the Great, he's also up a fair amount of positions, as was Monster. Ugh. I'll give it to the McLaren of Monster. P16 to P7 is an absolutely solid drive. But what I will say is, shout out to Unfitted Noise on no penalties. Not an easy thing to do around Canada, and he's a masterclass that. Very, very well. That is not what I wanted to look at. Let's get in the party, our winner of the race today. We only have time to interview the winner, but let's see what he's got to say in glory here. Here he is. Right. Include your audio. How many people you got to thank this week?
Once again, Jamie Rose. Big shout out to him. He's spurred me on before race again. My mum and my dad believed in me this week. They've seen the championship. They've got big wins for me ahead.
Well, I bet you must have been bricking it with a couple of laps to go because you were, that race you was currently going to finish third,
Yep.
and then it all changed so quickly. Meki Caverin cut the corner, got a penalty, and then later, yesterday did the exact same thing.
That's what, yeah, two more thanks to give out yesterday and Mecca Caven for battling each other when they didn't need to.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Giving me the win. Cheers, lads.
And I have to ask, it was probably just coincidence, but I bet you was happy with the timing of the safety car that Josh brought out. Another thanks maybe to DZ Josh for...
See, I am, I'm not, because I would have been, I think I'd have been a couple more laps on the mediums and got some more time on yesterday. It brought him closer to me because obviously he pit really early on at the first safety car, and I think my strategy would have enabled me to be further ahead without that second safety car. But I don't know.
Yeah, you got right end plate damage. How was that? How was you coping with that? Was it not too bad or?
It weren't too bad. I got it by looking behind me, looking at them two scrapping stupidly. So it was my own fault.
Well, Rosa said in the chat that he loves that from you. I guess you need to just keep it up and I guess bring on Viva la France.
Oh yeah, can't wait for the massive DRX string around there.
Oh well, you've taken it again. You extend your championship lead. Who can stop you? I guess
Unexpected
we'll find out.
today.
Well, I must say, it's very deserved. You continue to impress. And that's been Tier 3, and we move on to Viva la France next Friday, but first we got to race this shambles of a track again on Monday. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you there. Well done, Mers, and take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers, lad.